welcome to the Special Hope series, episode 3 of The Magic Word. And with me at this time is the big dog Rainz. Hello.
Love your work, mate. Big thanks. Big
thanks. You've got a stick. Is that because you're doing a wrestle with dumb stuff later on tonight?
Well, I actually thought I was just wrestling tonight, and I've stood next to the ring as it's been put up, and people have just handed me stuff.
Is that a regular occurrence for you?
Yeah, recently it's become a regular thing ever since I split my head open here and had all them internal stitches and stuff.
Yeah, that didn't look very nice. Yeah, how many stitches was it in the end?
I think it was 16 or 17.
How much of your head was left?
It's a scar. I mean, her hair's grown, but there should be a scar all the way down the skull. Yeah.
Right, I'll take a photo of that and put it on the screen so people can see. But, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Did you say 14?
I thought so, 16, but some of them were on the inside.
Right, so that big? A cut that big on your...
I've seen people do that to me before.
That's not what I actually meant.
I know.
I've heard you've got a massive cock.
It's the balls that are big.
Is it your balls that are big?
It's like a monster truck with the front wheels missing.
So, when you came to Hope Wrestling, it was supposed to be a one-off.
Yeah.
Tell me how it all happened.
Chris Travis, good friend of mine, I love the dog to bits. God rest his soul. It was at the time, I think it was on fire. It was booked everywhere. It was doing Preston City Wrestling.
Wherever he went, he was on, basically, yeah.
Yeah, well, I wasn't. You see, the thing is, Travis was my friend away from wrestling. It wasn't because of wrestling that me and Travis were friends. We were friends because we're from Sheffield. We had a lot of similar interests, and we looked after each other through bad times. When I've gone through bad times, he was there for me, and vice versa. And he took off. He was an amazing wrestler, and. It was wanted everywhere. I know, I'm not just saying it simply, but I know I'm not an amazing wrestler, but I can be entertaining.
Absolutely.
I was nowhere near the calibre that our traveller. But occasionally, when he did Preston shows or Hope shows, I came with him. I went to watch, and he actually mentioned it to Harvey Dale. He says, how big because he always called me Big Un. He says Big Un's not doing much in wrestling anymore because of my job and because of other commitments. He says, but he'd like just to get a taste of it again. And I don't know if anyone probably knows, but I only do Hope. That's all I think I really have time for. So I started off, and he's mentioned it to Harvey. I didn't really know at the time, and. He said, yeah, we've got this young talent, Chris Tyler. He's an amazing talent, and there's no disrespect to Tyler because he really is as good as they told me he was. But I didn't know who he was at the time, and they introduced me to him. I thought, yeah, really nice kid, down to earth. Now he's one of my best friends. I absolutely love it. Yeah, he's just well, I wouldn't say what I was going to say next. But
he told me how many people he'd slept with. I've slept with 10 times that. That just makes me a slag, by the way. It's actually quite a high number. For 18, anyway. How old is he? 18?
He's 18. I'm not saying how many I've been with. No. And for anyone listening,
no, I'm a virgin.
Yes, I'm one of those vegans as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So Trav mentioned me to Harvey Dale, and it stuck me with Tyler. And at first, I wasn't that keen on it. I had fun in the ring, but I wasn't keen on the insults. At the time, I was really big as well. I was like
the
20s. Well, about the size of me at the time, I was actually 27 stone 10.
Fuck.
I know,
and
I was getting a lot of insults from people, and I was never good with insults. Now I couldn't care less. I think it's great when I get insulted. But then it bothered me. But after a while, I noticed that people were doing it with a smile on the face. They were chanting Tyler's dad and laughing and clapping. And I kind of went along with it, and I didn't act as a heel should act. I acted. I think you coined it best, lovably evil.
Yes, I don't know where that came from, but as soon as I said it, I was like, ooh, I'll keep that.
Yeah, and I'm tempted to have it on a t-shirt or another singlet. Saying like Undertaker, that big evil, I'm having lovable evil.
Lovable evil.
And it took off from there, and like every shows I was going to, I was getting an amazing reaction.
Yeah.
Even if I wasn't doing anything. I think a lot of that helps because I can interact with the crowd when you've got the guys in the ring who are doing all this stuff, and I try not to take away what from they're doing, and if I do, I apologise. But my role was to also entertain as well. There's no point being there if you're not going to do anything. So I interact with the crowd, and I think the secret to Tyler's dad thing is that he always comes across as the idiot, but the lovable idiot. You never see me come out on top. I always get knocked on my backside. I always get made to look a fool, but I do it with a smile. And
I think what I love about the Tyler's dad thing is it was so organic. It was never the plan to be Tyler's dad. You were just supposed
to be like
bastard.
Diesel, yeah.
Yeah.
The fact I suppose you could almost say it's like a comedy role, but it works and it gets the best reactions. And like when the turn came, when Tyler wrestled Jigsaw, I was legitimately emotional. I thought that was amazing, and it started off that they were against Tyler, even though I'd asked them to give him a chance. And by the end of the match, he got him on his side, and he'd done that himself. So when I got in the ring with him and hugged him for that belt, that was real. There was no storyline there. That shit was real, and.
I think that's really nice though. I think a lot of the time when you're working very closely with someone, you become very close to them. Particularly you get on to begin with, and then you just, me and Harvey Dale, let's be honest, our own screen relationship is like this, but our friendship is something that I genuinely cherish, and I think if you develop that with Chris...
It's getting there, yeah. I mean, I always seem to take him home after shows like a good father should. But yeah, I'm really close to him, and I found myself giving him advice. And he can wrestle circles, and I can do even a smidgen of the stuff he can do. But one thing I can do is entertain. And the dynamics there, he's just an amazing talent. And the thing is, he's such a nice kid as well. He's so down to it. It's like I've got friends who are crazy. Hello, the reason. And I miss Travis so much, but he was my confident friend. He was the one that just. What he said when, and we just did it together, so he was a massive part of my life I'm missing there, but I still have a good circle of friends as well, and I'm still good friends with his close friends as well. It's like I got to know a lot of his friends from his neighbourhood at Woodthorpe in Sheffield, and they've all become my close friends as well. So guys like, if I'm right to say, Whiff and his brother Joe, and Gaz and that, and they're just top lads, and so I've got a good circle of friends in that respect, and I will class Tyler in that bracket. I mean, I text him quite a lot. He's texted me a few times today saying he can't wait for tonight.
Yeah.
And I got on quite well with a lot of the Seven gang as well. I know it diminished. We've got Blake and Birchall, just superb, absolutely adore them to bits, although we're on the opposite side of the coin now.
I tell you what, that chair shot you took, he waffled you, man. Waffled you. I bet it did.
I've been hit with chair, and so most of the times you just take the sting. So, and I was braced. I mean, I was braced. I thought, put belt on Tyler, and just here we go. And next thing I was like, oh! It hit me. I thought it was going to hit me in the back, and it was like hit me in my lower arse. So I was like, oh! And I went down, and I was like, oh, Rainz was real. So I'm not selling anything.
It's real.
So that was good, and I think Georgie said, "Are you alright, Rainz?" No. Get in and help him. You don't understand. I'm not selling. So.
Do you become more Sheffield when you're in pain then?
Promos and pain, yeah, the Yorkshire comes out in me. But that's why I don't cut promos, because people do not understand me. But I was like, no. But yeah.
I think that when you did that promo about how you were proud of Chris, I think that they believed it because you probably meant it.
A lot of it was
you were really nervous about that, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm not a promo guy. I did promos a long time. I'm 38 and I've been wrestling from 21. And when I started, I did promos, and obviously I wasn't very good at them. With a strong Yorkshire accent, it doesn't make for a good time in the ring. And what I hate is when people chant "what" between you saying stuff. And I know it's a popular thing in this crowd interaction, but sometimes it can take away. And the one thing I didn't want was "what's" between what I was saying.
Yeah.
And I didn't actually plan too much about what I was going to say. I had key things that I wanted to get across, but the ultimate message was you need to do this on your own, Tyler, to prove that you can beat this guy on your own. Because when you won that belt, it was because every match I did something. Yeah, and you need to prove to this guy, the guys took the belt for you, that you can do this on your own. And the message came across really well, but what I said was actually true. I'm at Hope Wrestling because of Travis, and it's something me and Travis did together. And that was real. And at the time I was wearing my Chris Travis t-shirt, and from now on you'll see the shooting star on a lot of my t-shirts, which is his symbol, and I wear it for him. And it was real. It's like I come to wrestling, I enjoy it, and I did it, and I do this because it's what I did with Travis, and that was true. And I think a lot of people came up to me afterwards. I think a few of the guys weren't very happy I'd said it, and I don't know why, but the majority of the crowd and a lot of the wrestlers and the promoter come up to me and said that was really good. And that meant a lot to me. And when
I think
and Regal's and William, and I don't know if many people know this, but William Regal was there as well, and even he said he was nodding at me. So I'd rather take a nod from William Regal than advice from somebody who doesn't, I don't have an opinion I don't really care about. So
yeah, that seems fair to me.
Yeah. So and it was heartfelt, and I enjoyed. And I thought I'd break up when I said it, and I actually didn't. I was actually really strong. So, but yeah. And then the show after, we did it Sutton.
Sutton, yeah.
When I legitimately knackered my leg up.
Yeah. It was a great storyline, but
when wrestling becomes real. So then my left legs.
So you left legs fucked, and you've also had your head split open.
Well, that was here.
Have we missed anything?
Guitar shot. That was quite impressive.
That was horrible.
The hardcore match with the UK Hooligans was amazing, and they were proper awesome, and I just loved working that. And they did more to me in that one match than I probably did in a career of it, and everything didn't hurt. It was all perfect. It was all everything I could be. And one missed time body cross, and I'm in hospital with internal stitches in my skull.
Madness, isn't it?
Yeah.
I always find that wrestling injuries seem to be done by innocuous things. I've seen a girl. She did a discus lariat and she burst her own eardrum. It's always something really innocuous.
Well, it's like I remember putting a kid in the corner once, and the plan was chopping, and I don't know whether he's put his head back to brace himself, and he's hit the corner post, and he's still got the smile scar from the ring post on the back of his head, and it split him up massively. And I remember a long time ago wrestling Keith Meyer. I took a basic Stone Cold Stunner, and it was easy Stone Cold Stunner, and it were amazing, and it burst my eardrum.
Shit.
It were amazing.
What? With all these injuries, why the hell did you get back in the ring?
On the way here, I thought that myself, but when you're here, you love it, you do enjoy it, and I do enjoy it. I enjoy the guys, a lot of the guys. I enjoy the feeling when you're in the ring, and I like the way the crowd reacts as well. And I won't say I don't want to cliche or anything, but it can be quite addictive. And when you go away from a show where you've enjoyed it, you hunger for it more. And I get that when I come to wrestling, I want it more. And there's times when he does show after show after show, and it's great, and it's like, I can't wait for the next one. Like when he does 3 shows, one after the other.
Yeah, weekenders.
I love it. But then sometimes there can be a large gap between, like almost a month sometimes. And like I say, I only do hope it's all I have time for with the job I do. And and it's been like nearly a month since that show, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while. And
this is the first one back, so on the way down, I was like, do I really want to do this? But now I'm here and I've seen the guys, I'm like, I'm ready for this. I started tapping myself on the head already with the kendo stick, like, I'm ready.
Tempering yourself.
I'm going to get hurt, I almost like it. So, but you don't.
Right, well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Alright.
Mr. Big Dog Rainz, and I've been Magic Mark. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Oh no, it's starting already.